Hi. What happened, Aston? Getting what? Why didn't he come in and get it? Huh? Why didn't he come get it?
Because he driving.
Okay, be careful. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. I hope everyone's Friday is going fantastic. Um, thus far. Shut up, cat. Mine's is. I had a very good day. Productive. I did what I was supposed to do. Rose this morning. Okay. I said my morning prayers. And then I laid in bed for quite some time, actually, because I was just like, well, I need to run and go get this juice. And I need to run to go get some. We have a water dispenser. So I was like, I have to go get that. And I'm just doing, it's early, having coffee. And my son pulled in the room. He's like, I'll be back. And I'm like, where are you going? He's like, oh, I'm going to the gym. Like, but no, I have to I have to get this juice and we need to go pick up water, these 5-gallon waters. Because I was like, so can you just ride with me? He's like, okay, well, fine. So we left and he wanted his best friend to come because they supposed to went to the gym together. So I was like, okay. So we picked up Quinn and we roll up north. I stopped at Opalwhite's. I got 6 bottles of juice and I got 2 things of cottage cheese. Then I left there and we stopped by Home Depot to get the 5-gallon things of water. So I bought 3 of those. But then I also seen they had these microfiber cloths on sale for $9.99. And I bought a new broom. It's like a heavy duty like push broom. And that was also $9.99. So then I left there and then I went to a place called Italy. Now Italy is an Italian market style grocery store / restaurant here in Chicago. So I've been wanting, pardon me. So I've been wanting to go in there because I was like, I'm going to make some authentic lasagna. So it's like, I want to go buy all the authentic lasagna things that I need to make this authentic lasagna. So yeah, I was like, my son, I thought didn't have to work, but he does. And then my other son, he's going out tonight. And my youngest son went to go drop him off because Alex doesn't know how to sit still. It's like so weird. It's so 20 years. It's like, well, he's 35 years old. So all in all, today was good. And I'm trying something new in my kitchen. Okay, trying something new. It's been, I haven't made any lasagna since Christmas. And I was like, Um, I don't know what made me want to make lasagna. Mm. I don't know what made me even think about making lasagna, but I thought about it and I was just like, today would be a good day to make lasagna. That way I know that I don't have to cook tomorrow. Yeah. And then I went to Costco again. Okay. So when I went to this store called Italy, downtown Chicago, okay, Italy, I was very excited because I'm like, I'm gonna make authentic lasagna. So, this was my first time ever going into Italy. And one of the reasons why I never go in there is because I didn't know where the parking was. But fortunately, I had my son with me, so I didn't have to worry about parking. I was able to pull over right in front and just run in, get what I needed, and come out. But what I am trying new with my cooking of my lasagna is I'm trying fresh pasta, fresh lasagna shells. I didn't need, oh shit, I didn't want to use the dried lasagna shells. Because I was just like, you know what? I want to try something different. So I bought some little sheets of lasagna, and they're fresh sheets. So I'm pretty sure, pretty sure I probably have to boil them and I'll show them to you. Now, I've been on the hunt for fresh lasagna shells. And last night, sorry, last night while I was laying in my bed, minding my business, I was like, let me go on to Italy and see if Italy has fresh lasagna shells. And lo and behold, they had them. So needless to say, when I went in there, I was really excited. I'd never been in there before. And I was just like, hi, Tina, Tina, Popina, banana, Popina. So when I went in there, I was just like, I really hope they have them. I only had one complaint about the Italy. It's a beautiful store. It's 2 levels. Um, like I said, I only had one complaint. My one complaint was, well, when I first got in there was a young man that I encountered, and he was at like a service type desk. And I knew he couldn't like show me, but he could point me in the direction because that looks like a place where he sits as his host, you know? So I go in and I ask, where can I find fresh lasagna shells? And he goes, oh, they're upstairs on the second floor in the corner. I was like, okay, thank you so much. So I went on, got on the little escalator. I went upstairs and when I got upstairs, mind you, this is my first time ever going to Italy. And I will be going back. So these are mushrooms. So, I'm just like, I see a young lady and I ask her, where is the fresh pasta? And one thing I truly, truly despise as a customer is for anyone at an establishment to point to something instead of walking me to where said product is. So she pointed. She's like, oh, it's over there. I was like, okay, that was real ignorant. So then I was just like, this place is fabulous. The service is kind of sucky, but they got a lot of Italian shit that I want. So I'm looking for these fresh lasagna shells. Hi, OG Patrice. Greetings and salutations to you too, my dear. So I'm looking for these lasagna shells. And finally, I seen someone who looked like they ran the place. Okay. And I said, hi, how are you? As you see, I'm trying to be a customer. I was like, I'm looking for the fresh lasagna shells. And he was like, oh, okay. I was like, you know what? Let me just tell you something real quick. I was like, I walked in, a nice young man greeted me downstairs, and he told me where to go. I knew he couldn't leave his post where he was. I said, when I got up here, I asked the young lady, and all she did was point. I really think you all should discuss with your associates instead of pointing a customer to where something is, take the customer to where it's located. I was like, I find that very rude. And this being my first time here, and this establishment has been here for quite some time, I want to be able to feel like I want to come back and spend my money. He was like, you know what? You're absolutely right. So I was like, okay. So guess what he did? He walked me. There's these mushrooms. And I'm going to chop them up. This is mushrooms, onion, garlic. And I'm going to put some basil in here. Fresh basil, mind you. So he showed me. And I'm not going to sit here and lie. I will go back to Italy. Um, I went in there with one mission, and the one mission was to buy exactly what I was going to get. Nothing more, nothing less. I've seen some very nice Italian drinkware in there. They had a plethora of Italian sparkling wines. Um, I did so when I went in there, I got the whatchamacallit, and I will be showing you all. And I also purchased some fresh homemade ricotta cheese. What else did I get? Fresh homemade ricotta cheese. And I bought some sausage. I bought some sweet Italian sausage, which is going to go really, really well in this dish. I'm just trying to make sure I chop these mushrooms up so I don't have these big heaping helpings of mushroom. Now, this is perfect because now I don't have to cook tomorrow. I'm going to get it done tonight. I'm going to bake it and put it on top of the oven, let it cool. I don't have to leave my house tomorrow. Or I might. I don't know. My son has to work tomorrow, I think. Well, I know he's working tonight. He wasn't scheduled to work. But he said one of his coworkers' father had a heart attack, and they asked him to come in. So he said yes. What else happened today? I went back to Costco. I bought this little outfit. I bought one when I was down at Maddie's school the other day because I didn't take any clothes with me. And it's basically loungewear. It's a pair of pants, a shirt, and a nice little duster jacket. And they were $19.99. I bought two more, so now I have all three colors. And they had an adorable button-up dress with a belt, buttons up the front. Very nice, very spring, summer, go out for dinner. They had green, like a not a dark green. It's like kind of a light green, but not too light. They had blue and they had black. Oh, and no, they didn't have black. They had blue and they had khaki. And I was just like, let me get these. So I bought a dress too. Hi, Universal Tea with Marie. That's the beautiful, beautiful Marie. How are you, my dear? Sweating down some mushrooms. Okay, so let's let that sweat down and put a lid on it. Low and slow is my motto. Okay. So these are the fresh lasagna shells. Now let's take a look at them. Lasagna sheets made in Italy, not Italy, Italy. There is a store. Hi, AT2, hi, little brother. I am making lasagna. I'm sweating down some mushrooms, garlic, and onion. And I was just getting ready to show everyone these fresh pasta shells. Look at that. So I know I probably have to boil these. They're fresh. Look how soft they are. They're so fresh. They have a little salmonella, not salmonella, salmonella in it. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sheets. And I'm gonna boil them down one by one in a different pan in some olive oil. And that's it. And I'm gonna assemble everything. Hold on, guys. I'm not making a big lasagna. I'm making this size, okay? This is just enough for me and my husband and the boys. So that way nothing goes to waste. I also brought a loaf of Italian bread. You know what, Marie? I ordered this. I have two of them. They adjust fabulously. Okay. That's the name of the company, if you could see it. I bought two of them, and then they're fucking awesome. They're awesome. I absolutely love them. And I bought some fresh basil. So we're gonna take and this isn't just fresh basil, this is Thai basil. Marie, I think I only paid like $19 or something. Maybe 25 at the most. I don't remember because I've had them over a year. I had a really good um, little phone stand, and I ordered this particular phone stand from, what do you call that store, y'all? It was not Restoration Hardware. I think it was, damn, I don't even remember the name of the fucking store. Maybe it was Rooms and Things, or Room and Board, but whatever it was, I ordered it, and it came with a marble base. It was so pretty. And one day, I don't know what the fuck happened. I dropped it some way, somehow, and it broke. And then I went back online. Now, what I'm doing right now is I'm taking my basil and I'm laying it flat on top of each other like this. This is the easiest way to cut basil. And if you are familiar with being a weed head, or you were ever a pot smoker, you should know how to do this. So you just take all the leaves, you stack them on top of each other, right? And you roll them. Just, you roll it like you would be rolling a joint. See how that's rolled? Nice and tight. Then you take your knife. And what that does is it makes ribbons. Perfect little ribbons. And then you give it another cut. And you add it to here. Mm, it smells good. Now, since I don't keep a lot of liquor in my house, well, at least not a lot of wine, I bought a tiny box of wine. Don't need a lot, just want enough to deglaze the bottom of your pan. See that? That's the goodness. Oh, it smells good. Now, put my basil. I'll have to put my basil. I might need a little bit more basil, but we'll see. Hello? Oh, this is the meat I bought at Eatly. Okay. This is sweet Italian sausage. Now, I bought 2 packs of this sweet Italian sausage, and I'm not really sure if I need to open the second pack. I might just freeze it. So I'm breaking it down. Remember, I have mushrooms, garlic, and onion in here. And that literally just might be enough. I don't want to overcrowd, and I don't want to have too much that I think that should be enough, you guys. Because that pan isn't big. And once this cooks down and breaks down, yeah, that's fine. So this extra meat that I have, which is from Italy, it's sweet Italian sausage. Let me just put in the pork drawer. See, I got the beef drawer, pork, poultry, and fish down there. I like to keep shit neat. I like to keep things neat. So, today in the world, let's talk about how Trump went in on President Zelensky in the Oval Office because he felt like he was being disrespectful. And I think J.D. Vance, I think that was just mean. I think it was very mean. I think it was very off-putting. Um, you know, and just the fact that Trump was just like, something about World War III. And then I thought about a conversation I had earlier today. And I told my son, who has to retake the police exam, I said, ask him, but he also wanted to go to the military. I said, now's not the time. And I'm all for patrioticism, and I know I just made that word up. Patriotism. I'm all for that. But baby, we don't know from day to day. You can't see, so bear with you. I got you, sis. I know. And we will be talking about that. You're supposed to have took care of something. I didn't forget. My love. I was just like, wow, did he really just son this nigga like that? And Zelensky's he a fit man. He looked like he work out and shit. Move cows and tend. Zelensky is a fit man. I was just like, come on, Donald. You didn't got to talk to that man like that. You're being disrespectful. I'm just like, come on, bro. Did you have to do that? It was just like really, like, honest to God, a bad look. This is smoked onion powder. And that's the last of this jar. And I gotta find my Italian seasoning. This is a little garlic salt. I'm gonna put a little of that in there, but not a lot. Just a smidgen. I'm also gonna add some Hungarian hot paprika. Yeah, I'm just like, bro, why you have to talk to that man like that? Why you have to do that? Okay, motherfuckers know you the president, and shit like that. And yeah, Zelensky people probably need some help and shit. But It's a way you talk to people. And it was just fucked up. I was just like, this motherfucker. People don't be understanding. You, the little people. Hi, BJ Dance. The little people, the underdogs, sometimes come out on top. And bullying people doesn't really get you anywhere. When I love you. You gonna go now? Just let me know when you leave. Can you do me a favor? Can you reach up there and get that black pepper, the one that's open? Yeah. And can you reach up there and get that garlic powder down for me? And that pink Himalayan salt. Thank you. Yeah, I thought that was really off-putting that he spoke to him like that. But you know, he's a bully. And it's not always good to be a bully. But a lot of people think it's cute. But there's a critique. And there's someone that ultimately we all have to answer to, God. And you have to be ready to answer the tough questions that God's gonna pose on you when you've been out here acting a fucking fool. He didn't have to do all that. You know, it's like, you know what kills me? It's the people who want you to bow down and kiss the ring, proverbially. Okay, so if the United States cuts off aid to them, guess what? There are still other countries that are going to help them. And I just feel like there's a way to speak to people. You don't have to be nasty. You know, no one knows what any of our expiration dates are on this earth. And some people, right, you know, you don't know whose time is coming or when. I don't know. But the one thing I can say, you do got to kind of sort of act accordingly. And being a bully, don't get it. I was reading, well, I heard something earlier today, and it stuck in my head. And what it was something about a loudmouth or a person that talks too much. And it's in the Bible, and I found it, and I screenshotted it. I'm going to post it later. Oh, y'all, that pepper just went in my nose. Where'd you drop your brother off at?
Somewhere. He told me to drop me up right here. That was it.
It didn't take you long to get back home.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ogden sleep.
Oh, you took Ogden.
Well, for some reason, he made me take what's it called?
You took Ogden back home?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm just happy you're home. Why don't you try to get a little rest? You work overnight. Now, do you have to work tomorrow?
Yeah.
What time?
3 in the afternoon.
So you get off, you make it home by 8, and you got to sleep all day, then go back to work.
Yeah.
Okay, you gonna be okay with that? You work Sunday too?
Yeah.
Okay.
I ain't stressing about it.
Okay, well, you get paid.
Yeah.
I know you fucking lying. Hold on. Open up that bottle of whatchamacallit.
What?
That marinara sauce.
This? Right here?
Yeah. Yes. Open it. I had another one. Why am I feeling like Alex opened it? Did he open it?
I mean, it happened before.
No, I'm
No,
talking.
like, I'm being serious. It happened before.
I mean, I know it happened before. Did he open it this time? Feed
I'm
kitten.
not entirely sure, man.
Ooh,
Her blood pressure drugs.
you can't have nothing with that nigga in the house. Okay, here we go, y'all. And it smells so good. Hi, Stormy. Happy Friday. Now, this meat chopped up really well. It smells really good. And it is very windy outside. But yeah, I was watching that. That was just like, oh my God, I was just so mad. And, you know, everyone that I know, well, not everyone, but a lot of people that I know, including my sisters and our family sister text, they start like, can you believe this shit? And I'm like, this fucking guy. I don't know why. See, it's one thing to talk shit. And as a president, yeah, he can talk some slick shit. I'm not putting that past him. But it's not what you say to people, it's how you say it. It's how you say shit. And he says things very ominously. You could be putting us into World War III. No, because we would have to do something to be in World War III. Oh, you know, you got to do something. Somebody got to make a first move. It's just some people in this world that are power hungry and are hell bent on destruction. But the question is the destruction is at what cost? See, the people, well, some people, not all, some people who feel like this man, this president, his administration love them, they don't. If you're not somewhere in the six figures and beyond range, these are people who don't want to fuck with you like that and don't care about you. That's why I told my son, I was like, just do your police thing. You gotta leave that military shit alone for now. My son is not going anywhere to go rebuild shit. None of that. Now is not the time because we have someone, as far as I'm concerned, who isn't very patriotic, especially when it's people whose fathers, grandfathers, great grandfathers, so on and so forth, have fought with honor and distinction for this country. And oh my God, y'all, my refrigerator is so neat, so neat. Lord have mercy. Oh, it just looks so nice. Look at that. Look at that. Son, can you put some sticks of butter in the drawer? Yes, please.
All right, okay.
Now, we're gonna take this. I do not use spaghetti sauce. You're supposed to use marinara sauce. And we're gonna use some in here. Not the whole jar. I'm gonna give it a stir. Hey, do me a favor. I know it's gonna sound crazy. Go look in your sister's room and see if your brother hid a jar of marinara sauce in there. Cause I feel like he would do some shit like that. Now you don't wanna over sauce your meat. Okay. You want a little saucy, just like that. And you let it cook. Now you really don't have to add any more seasoning to it, simply because you added everything to the mushrooms, onion, and garlic. But what you do need to add is a dash of sugar. You didn't see that?
No.
Okay. Because you just sometimes that guy be on his own. Yeah, he's a strange little bird. Okay. So we're going to give this a stir. And we're going to let this cook. I am making lasagna with fresh pasta shells. Well, fresh lasagna, and I never used that before. This is basically for dinner for tomorrow, so just getting it done tonight. Now, I make a mean lasagna. I really do. Now, to build the ricotta cheese. Now, there's still some left in here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add some water because I like to pour some onto my whatchamacallit. Watch out, cat. So I put water in it to loosen it. So it pours real nice over my lasagna. Okay. And always remember, everyone, do not use soap on your knives. It's against the law. And always cook, clean and cook as you go. Look at my tulips. They're coming in. So this is a very old bowl. I love this little bowl. Had it a long time. 1, 2 eggs. Where is that? Son, can you find my ricotta cheese?
You just got it, right?
Yeah.
It's
No, you could leave that in there. The ricotta's in a plastic container. I got it at Italy. There it is. Thank you. Right in front of my face. So here's the ricotta cheese. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna put one whole thing of ricotta in here. Okay. Ricotta. 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 You're gonna add some wine to break it up because you want it to have a creamy consistency. Okay, excuse me, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. So here's the ricotta, okay, and wine. Next thing you're gonna add is egg.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. Okay, I just set the meat in the oven because I need room on myself. And what else do I need to add? That do I have any more? Mm, a little salt. I like David's or Morton's kosher salt, and you don't need a lot. Just about that much. And last but not least, the secret ingredient in ricotta cheese is nutmeg. Now, if you don't believe me, I suggest when next time you are getting ready to fix lasagna, look at these are chives. And just grounding them up just for color. Now, if you don't believe me, look at the side of a lasagna box, the shells, right? And look at the instructions on how to make lasagna. No one ever taught me how to make lasagna. Okay. I learned how to make lasagna. The first time I ever made it was reading the side of the box. Now, a lot of people, you're like, what? Yes. It says to the ricotta cheese, you are to add egg. You can add seasoning. And if you want to loosen the ricotta cheese up, you add some wine, preferably a white wine. You can use a sweet or you can use a dry. I'm using a Pinot Grigio, and this is loosening up quite nicely because I want to be able to ladle it on top of, as I build my layers for my lasagna. Just give this a good stir. And this is really good ricotta because it's homemade. This may be a little bit more wine, just a little. Okay. Put this in the refrigerator, my love. Thank you, son. So this is the consistency you're looking for. You want to make sure everything is broke up. No chunks. You want it to be a little creamy looking. And give it a stir. And using a whisk, you can see if it's not all stirred up and incorporated, it gets stuck in the whisk. So just give it a little chopsy like that to make sure everything is broken up. Yeah, Miss Bug, nutmeg. You all can even pull it up online. You know your soap is in there, right?
Which one?
That soap I bought you.
The
No, the
that's what.
yeah, it's in there. I think it's on the top one, the shower thing. Okay, yeah, Miss Bug. If you read, okay, now these are my building things: my ricotta, marinara. Hang my scissors back up, and now I'm going to get a pot to boil these noodles. Yep, it says add nutmeg to your um ricotta. Nutmeg and egg. Now I know a lot of people use ground beef. I don't use ground beef. I try to go for as authentic as possible. So I use Italian sausage. You can use sweet, mild, or hot. Or, if you're feeling especially, you know, versatile, you could take all three types of sausage and cook them all together. But believe it or not, the nutmeg makes a difference. And it's not like you taste the nutmeg. It's nothing like that. It's not like you can like, oh, I taste nutmeg in this. It's nothing like that. Now, here's the water. And I put a little cooking oil in it. But I got another little secret. You know how they want you to salt your water for taste? Instead of salting it with salt, I like to use this. Oops, shit. Kroll's. Okay. I like to use this. And I sprinkle some of this in here. This will flavor the water, which will flavor the noodle. And this already has its own salt in it. So you don't have to add any more salt. to your diet. Okay. Make sure everything is wiped down. So we have sweet Italian sausage, garlic, mushrooms, and onion. We have the ricotta cheese all made up. I'm gonna let that cook and get to a boil. And when that gets to a boil, I will add the noodles. Like I said, this is my first time working with these type of noodles, so it's something new to me, but I think I could pull it off because I'm a pretty awesome fucking cook. And I don't like to over salt. I don't like salty ass food. When I'm cooking, I really do go for umami, the umami factor in my food. I want it to be savory with sweet, and I want it to hit your senses properly. You know. The day before yesterday. What was it yesterday? I don't think it was the day before yesterday. I made street tacos. Those turned out really, really well. We still have a little taco meat left. But like I said, I was dreaming last night. I was like, oh my God, why the fuck am I dreaming about lasagna? I woke up and found out where I can go get these damn lasagna shells. So by the time my husband gets off work, the lasagna will be done. The biggest part about making lasagna is, I got my apron on. The biggest part about making lasagna is the prep. My sausage, done. My ricotta is mixed up. I still have marinara. I just gotta boil my noodles. And once the noodles are boiled, I will lay them out on parchment paper. And then I will start to build. And I'm also going to be adding mozzarella cheese and Parmesan. So I got everything pretty much set. Okay, there. I'm back in my bed, minding my business. But anyway, back to this whole Trump Zelensky. I keep calling him Lewinsky thing. I felt bad for him. I really did. I just really thought, oh, I thought it was in poor taste, and it was very bullyish, very garish. And the rest of the world had to see that. It's just tacky. And I don't like a tacky motherfucker. I don't like people who are tactless. And I thought that was just like, I was like, come on, Donald. You didn't have to do all of that. You really didn't. But he did. So much for grace and decorum. And then, the whole thing. Hi, Truth. Happy Friday, sugar. And then the whole thing with Gene Hackman died. Now, I found out about the passing of Mr. Hackman. was yesterday night. I think it was yesterday night. Yeah, when they found him Wednesday, so it's like going into Thursday morning. I had a crazy ass dream, right? And I woke up and I was like, "Ooh, I gotta pee too." And my heart was like kind of racing. I was like, "Oh, I don't like dreams like that. That shit make me mad." So I got up. I went to the bathroom. I washed my hands. Okay, thank you, honey. And I washed my hands, and I was like, I'm not gonna be able to go back to sleep right away. I don't like waking up in the middle of the night having strange dreams and having to pee. Double trouble. So I was just like, let me get my cell phone, because my cell phone right here next to the bed. And I was like, I seen that my former husband's attorney had put on Facebook, "Rest in peace, Gene Hackman." I was just like, mind you, this is about 2, 3, 4 in the morning. It's one of those times. I don't remember. So then I was like, I'm scrolling and I see other like news people, news posts saying Gene Hackman and his wife found deceased. And I was like, come on now. So I come out and I go into like my little search thing and I put in CNN. And I was like, wow, it's weird. It's weird. But I'm not a conspiracy theorist. You all know I can't stand conspiracy theorists. They make my skin itch. Are all the conspiracies wrong? No, I'm not going to say that. It's just the way out ones. And usually the ones that are way the fuck out are the ones that are true. Now, when I first heard it, I was like, that's odd. That's very odd. And the damn dog was dead. And I was just like, oh man. So you start reading it. And one of the first things it said was, it didn't look like foul play. You know what, Love Bug? That's the first thing I thought. I said, this sounds like some carbon monoxide shit. Okay. But the dude who went to the house, who came looking for them, they were gone for 2 weeks. They said at least 10 days. Okay. He a 95-year-old man. Yeah, he got a wife. But, you got these kids. One of the kids said they hadn't talked to their daddy in months. Now, what would be funny is if he didn't write them in his will at all. That's what you get for not talking to your motherfucking parents. You get written out of wills and trust. But anyway, so dude said that he peeked in the window and he seen them laying down. But they also said there was a door that was open. Okay. Now I'm wondering, they said they didn't smell any carbon monoxide in the house. So how did this happen? Like she was in the bathroom, he was in a bedroom. They in New Mexico. Yeah, the front door was open because they had 2 more dogs. And the other 2 dogs were outside, I guess, roaming around on the property. Ajar. Yes, or ajar. The door was ajar. Now, what I really think happened, y'all, the guy who came looking for them, he peeked in the window. He seen her on the floor, and I think he just went and just opened the door. He just probably didn't think he might have thought it was locked, but he probably went and opened the door, and he found him, and he just came out, and he was so spooked. I really think that's what happened. But we have to wait. They said there were no external injuries to the body, so they have to do the internal exam. And they have to do the toxicology. But if you have elderly parents, check on them. because that shit is crazy. And boy, when the complete picture comes out of what happened, you know, just just ridiculous. God rest Gene Hackman. I remember Gene Hackman and Bonnie and Clyde. I remember Gene Hackman in, oh, it wasn't Chinatown. I forgot the name of that fucking movie. Oh, I really hate that I forgot the name of that movie. I really hate that I forgot the name of that movie. But he paid his character in that movie was Popeye Doyle. I remember him in Superman. He was Lex Luthor, with the one with Christopher Reeve. He was in one of my most favorite movies, Mississippi Burning. And he played an FBI agent in Mississippi Burning. And he was a hard-nosed motherfucker in it. He was, I read up on him. He had been a shoe salesman. He had been, he had did all these other jobs, and he didn't start acting until he was 30 years old. And that's kind of considered old. He won 2 Academy Awards. He's been nominated for countless other Academy Awards. And I literally just seen him in another movie the other night. The movie's called No Way Out with Kevin Costner. And Gene Hackman was in it. He was like a senator or a governor or something. It had Sean Young. And I literally just watched him the other night. And I had just commented to my husband. I was just like, wow. Gene Hackman's getting ready. I was like, it always kills me that he throws his homeboy under the bus. But God rest his soul. He has adult children my age. He got children older than me that he had with his first wife. He had 2 daughters and a son. And, he did say that he wasn't always able to be at home because he was out making that money. And, I don't know what issues him and his children may have had, if any. Let's hope. But just the fact that the one daughter said she hadn't talked to her father in several months, maybe they felt like, I don't know what happened. I'm just speculating. These kids might have wanted to, some of the kids might have wanted to borrow money. Any of that, they might have thought their dad was a jerk. But the thing, a lot of wealthy children don't understand is this ain't your money, okay? It's not yours. And consider yourself hella fortunate if your parents choose to make you the beneficiary of their estate. Now, as old as Gene Hackman was, I am hoping and praying that him and his wife had their affairs in order. Because a lot of people do not have their affairs in order. I had told you all before, and I will tell you all again. Okay, the first little noodle's gonna go in. I'm so nervous about this. I'm not just putting all the noodles in at one time because I don't want them to overcrowd. And like I said before, I've never used fresh noodles. So, whew. Oh shit, y'all, we gotta open up the parchment paper. Yeah, I mean, oh, it's just so sad. Oh shit, y'all. It's bubbling. Shit, tonks. Is it breaking? No, it's not. I thought it was breaking. Oh my god. Okay, we gotta move fast. Yeah, I just think okay. We are gonna take this first noodle out for a piece of pasta. Hold on. Okay, y'all. Got the first one out. I'll just lay it flat. Dropping the second one. Okay, so the first one is out. I've laid it flat on this cookie sheet with parchment paper. That way it doesn't, Now, I don't think you have to boil these for long, just till softened. Okay. This is very scary because I don't want them to rip. They came out with new news that the house was tested, no carbon monoxide detected. Also, the pills are funny. Yeah, the whole pill situation is like, what's going on? Now, y'all know I don't like to put in theories of things, but what if he had passed away and the wife felt like, holy shit, I love him so much. I can't be here. I can't be here without him. And what if she took the pills and like then passed out in the bathroom on the floor? I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Okay. Shell number 2 out. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Woo. Number 3. And these are going to fit perfect. Uh-oh. Got to try to keep them open. Don't want them to bubble up. So I'm going to do 4. And if I have any meat left over, I'm going to boil the other 2 and I'm going to roll them up and make like noodles, like stuff them with some of the lasagna meat. Basically making like a manicotti. The French Connection. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Stormy. That's exactly what it was. He played Popeye Doyle. So 1 for the bottom. First layer, second layer. Okay. So this isn't too bad, you guys. Only boil them till they soften to the touch. They're nice and soft. Okay. Let's take this one out. Put it on the cookie sheet. Open it up. Ah! And remember, I oiled them. Here we go. I oiled them so they do not stick to each other. And I literally, you know what? If I have enough meat, I think I'm going to take this tiny, tiny loaf tin and I'm going to make a really little lasagna and give to one of my girlfriends. Yeah, I mean, it's odd. We just have to wait for the internal exam to be completed by the coroner. And he lived in a nice neighborhood now. He lived, it was so nice, it didn't even have an address. I'm like, oh, I like that. Okay. This next noodle is coming out. Whew. And there are actually 2 more noodles in here. And I'm going to just go for it. I'm going to drop both noodles in. Noodle 1, let it cook. Then I'm going to drop noodle 2 in. Okay. Throw away the box. Yeah, I'm just really just like, I was like really bummed out about that because I was a fan of Gene Hackman. I really was. But what we do have, if you are a fan of Mr. Hackman's, what we have are memories of a great actor, great movies. He was definitely a actor who he knew how to play parts very well. He was very convincing. All right, y'all. Taking this last one out, making sure everything is laid flat. Nothing is sticking. Great. Flat, flat, flat. Thank you. Here goes the last one. Oops, slippery little bastard. I got it done. Now, to wash my tongue. And pour this water out. Gotta get this done. Actually, I am going to take some of this nice seasoned water, and in the bottom of here, I'm going to ladle just a little bit of this really seasoned, starchy pasta water in here. The reason why you do that, look at that. Just a little. You don't need a lot. Now let's see something real quick. Let's lay one sheet down and see how it works. It works perfectly. Oh my God. Get that? It fit perfectly. Absolutely perfect. God. Let's move this back here. Oh my God, you guys, this worked out. Perfect. Perfect size. And the girl asked me, well, how big do you want it? And I just showed her with my hands. So we're gonna put this first. Smaller spoon. Whoa. Let me get my cheese out. thought I do. Hold on. Damn, I should have bought some more fucking mozzarella. I mean, some Parmesan. I didn't. It'll be okay. So we got the first heaping helping of meat down. Next is the ricotta. Let me get another ladle. Thank God I have multiple ladles. So we're gonna do ladling. Okay. I cannot believe this is all the Parmesan cheese I have. I'm very upset. What's wrong, Cat? What? What? Okay. So this first layer is done. Time for the second layer. And what we're gonna do is ladle some of this little starchy water like that. Okay. And now add meat. Okay? We're getting it done, y'all. Hush. Okay, that's done. Ricotta. Okay. All right. Parmesan. And I only have a little left in here, so I'm using it very sparingly. Mozzarella. Okay. And I'm so happy that I did not open both things of Italian sausage. This worked out perfectly. Okay, moving right along. This is the top, the tippity top. So I need a strip. So we have made it to the tippity top of the lasagna. Okay. Now this top layer, it's not going to be a whole bunch. Remember, put a little starch water on it. Cut this over there. Okay. And that's all the meat I have left. And that's not a lot. Hi, Unique. Hi, honey. Yeah, but the whole Gene Hackman thing and the young lady who used to be on, what is that? Buffy the Vampire Slayer, I think that's what she was on. My son, my oldest boy, told me that she had had a transplant of some sort, kidney or something. And she had been sick apparently for some time. And apparently, she succumbed to her illness at a very young age. So God bless her and her family. And we just have to keep everyone right now in prayer because we live in an overly crazy fucking world. People are nuts. Um, this is the perfect amount of meat. Oh my God. Yeah, I was gonna make a little side pan. I don't even have enough to make a side pan, and that's a good thing. And it looks nice. Oh my God. That is fucking crazy. I usually, when I'm making lasagna, a lot of times I have so much like ricotta left over. I have this left over. Nothing. Perfect. Just enough of everything. Anthony, can you get your big water bottle? Okay, y'all. I think I did my fucking thing. Now I just gotta wash my skillet. And remember, you never ever wash cast iron skillets with soap. It takes away the seasoning. Hot water. And this is a brush that I bought that came with my cast iron skillets. Hey, Aston, can you put this cast iron skillet up for me? I've already washed it. Thank you.
Oh, I added another schedule change to my shit.
What happened?
I'm working 12 hours tomorrow. I'm working 7 to 8 to 7 in the morning.
Oh, okay, great.
Good.
And then you work Sunday, right?
Yeah. But I'm gonna be cool with that, no honesty.
Okay. And then you're off Monday?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Spray it with a little ham. And make sure there's a nice clean piece of paper in there. Okay, y'all, so here we go. There it is. I just need to put my top on it, which is shit. Some of this juice. Spray those. Please. Oh, put some more. Rest is Parmesan because I ain't got no more. I gotta remember to buy some. The oven is ready. I'm so I didn't have any meat left over.
What?
I didn't have any meat left over. That was the perfect amount of meat. Yeah. Sometimes I have so much lasagna noodles and shit left over. I can make like 2 pans of lasagna, but I don't have to. Hello, my unique, if I didn't say it already, sweetie. I'm so sorry. My fault. My apologies. But so this is it. The last little thing I need to do is use the rest of this ricotta. I do not like no messy ass kitchen. And what I don't like is um slow cooking. Well, there's certain things you cook slow, but people who like take forever to cook in the kitchen, that shit's annoying as fuck. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Okay, you guys, and you all get to see the finished product in just a minute. Trying to make sure dishes are washed. Hey, little Roxy. Rinse and press, putting shit up. I can go and relax. My house is clean. I have nothing to do tomorrow but find shit to watch on TV and look at things to buy. Okay, that's done. Ooh, that stove hot. God damn. Okay. Just a little bit more. And I can put some foil on top of this food. Just making sure everything is washed. How are you, Roxy? Happy Friday. Make sure everything's washed. I do not like a dirty kitchen. Everything has a place. Ooh, this water hot. That's the one thing about this water, boy. This shit got smoke coming off of it. Okay. All right. Oh, it just feels so good. It feels so good to have a clean ass kitchen. Cause I don't like no dirty ass kitchen. This the last little bit I gotta put on here. Last but not least, I'm gonna put this foil on it. A little piece of foil, but before you put the foil on it, it's always best to spray the unshiny side down with some sort of ham or something. I'm short. What? I'm gonna drop this down to 290. My kitchen is clean, okay? It's clean. Don't have anything to do. Clean. Put my knife up. My most favorite knife. And a lot of you were with me the night I bought this fucking knife. When I went to that cooking thing and I was able to get it on sale for 50% off for like $165. And I do want to buy more knives from this company. Okay. Excellent knife. I'm not gonna sit here in front. If you're not a cook or butcher, don't buy that knife. It costs too much to be fucking around with a novice, okay? Oh my God, y'all. My kitchen is clean. And I like to put everything up. Where is this motherfucker go? Oh, shit. Okay. I do believe in putting everything up, period. Gonna go in here. Yes. It is nothing like coming into a nice, clean kitchen. Okay. Kitchen's clean. Everything's put up. My cat is in heat, so you might hear some meowing. It's gonna be okay, baby. It's gonna be okay. But I can't let you get any dick. Daddy will be very upset if you bring another, little family in here of kittens. Yeah, I'll let you get pregnant once. We can't do it twice. Okay. Where is my charger? Okay. Hold on, let me charge up.
Those are 255. You know anything about bikes? Say like $125 on that bike. One of those Monopoly things. $200 right there. Ready? Shoes, baby. That's easy $100 right there. When you look in here, Snap-on tools, which is the best you can get. Here's another Snap-on. So let's start with the box for that.
Okay. Let me take off my apron. Oh, I'm done.
And I want to say I thought it was like $800 for the knife. Didn't like that. Probably better. I thought it was. I didn't have to take care. Let's go get lunch. My guys will load it up. Right now. Sometimes.
Okay, y'all. Oh my God. We did a whole lasagna in about 45 minutes from beginning to end. Of course, I had to take some station identification breaks, but the lasagna is in the oven. Now, I do have what I can eat with it. I have some baby arugula. I bought some little bitty tomatoes, which I'm going to cut into halves. What else? I think I got like some croutons or something. I don't know. But that's dinner for tomorrow. And if they want, they can eat some more fucking what do you call that? They could eat some more tacos. But there is plenty of food where I don't have to cook tomorrow. I don't have to cook. There's no laundry to do. My house is clean. My son did laundry the other day, but there were like a few things in the basket. So since he went to work out today, after we ran our errands, I asked him to wash the few things, and I asked him to wash my apron. So he washed my apron and those few little things. There are no clothes in here, dirty clothes. He cleaned out the guinea pig cage and the chinchilla cage. I cleaned out the cat litter box. Our bathroom is clean. My kitchen is clean. My house is clean. I don't have anything to do but literally lay in bed tomorrow and watch TV. And that's all I want to do. Thank you, Jesus. Oh, and can you guys please hit the like button if you don't mind? Thank you. But nah, man, it's, She had a liver transplant. Hey, stop hunching on my fucking table. Go hunch the door. That's fucking gross. She had it last they knew she was doing well. She was what, 39 years old? Young. A lot of times I believe that the youth, the young people just don't, they think they're young. So, they're fallible. They don't need to go to the doctor. But I'm telling everyone, go to the doctor. And I believe that the ladies and the very few gentlemen that be here in the lady lounge take their health seriously. There are people who haven't been to the doctor and have had a full head to toe physical in years. I'm talking your blood sugar, get your thyroid checked, get your lady regions checked. If you have a history in your family of breast cancer, go get your mammograms. If you have a history of colon or prostate cancer for men, colon cancer and colon cancer for women and men, but men have prostates. I don't believe women do. Go get your fucking thing. What do you call that thing, y'all? What do you call it? I had it. Only had one. Where they make you drink the stuff and then you shit all day long, and then you go in there and they put the camera up your butthole. Well, if y'all live close, y'all could have came and got some, Stormy. Yeah, go get your colon and shit checked. Get your kidney functions checked, because I'm gonna tell y'all something. I know when people my age don't, or close to my age, don't go to the doctor. It's exhibited in just their skin. It's exhibited in so many things. Go to the fucking doctor. If you know someone who is not doctor friendly, they got too many different places, and you better go before they cut everything off. You better go before they cut shit off. Go get checked out. It's people walking around out here with cancer and all sorts of other shit, and they don't even know. I smoke cigarettes, so I go get my lungs checked. They sent me an email. Hi, good evening, Ja Logic. I received a letter. Well, not a letter, it was an email on my chart. And it said, since you're a smoker, you need to get a lung something where you go in and they check your lungs. I was like, ooh, this is scary. I'm good. I have excellent insurance. And it's just scary. That girl is young. Gene Hackman was old. We don't know what his thing is going to turn out to be, but it's scary, and it's a lot of people who look like us. The people who look like us, I'm concerned about everyone. Gene's wife and dog, yeah, yikes. Crazy. I'm just interested to know exactly what happened. But it's people who look like us that I'm very concerned about when it comes down to health things. When you see somebody and they ankles big, or they feet look big, 9 times out of 10, You got high blood pressure. You're retaining water. Go get that shit checked out. I take one amlodipine. That's for my high blood pressure. I take that in the morning, but my blood pressure stays pretty good. And I take a cholesterol pill at nighttime before I go to sleep. And I take my Ozempic shot once a week on Wednesday. Now, if I could just stop drinking and smoking cigarettes, I'll be good. But I don't drink like I used to. Y'all remember I used to put them away. I used to put them down. So the drinking's way, way, way under control. If I could stop smoking, ooh, that would be so good. They gave me some pills, you guys, to help me stop. Now, the pill is a pill that treats depression, but it helped with stop smoking. It was Wellbutrin, but it had a horrible side effect. And the side effect was I was having these fucking vivid ass nightmares waking me up in the middle of the night. I'm looking around and I'm literally, my cat's hunching the table again. So if you hear growling, that's her getting off. The dreams were so vivid and scary that I would wake up, I would go to the bathroom, and I would pinch myself to see if I was actually in the bathroom. And I'm a person, I don't like walking barefoot on the floor, but when I was taking those pills to help me stop smoking, I wouldn't put on my house shoes to go to the bathroom because I wouldn't want to feel the cold tile on my feet to know I was actually woke. I was like, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. But yeah, I want my people to, you know, don't be scared. You know, don't be scared. I have friends who are my age who have never went to get their mammogram. I'd be like, what? They say things like, well, there's no, breast cancer doesn't run in my family. And I'd be like, so it could have skipped a generation, bitch. Go get yourself checked out. Are they comfortable? Hell no. No, I didn't know my titty could get that flat. They motherfuckers put your titty on that machine and your titty, they flatten that motherfucker to about this motherfucking big. And you gotta stand there, hold your breath. And then they hit the little button and the little machine comes up off of it. And then they turn the machine a different way, and then they smash your titty this way. But guess what? It's for the greater good. It's so many women who, a lot of women feel like since they are in menopause, that they don't have to get down there checked. You got to get down there checked too. Even if your baby making machine is shut the fuck down, because you can still get ovarian cancer, you can still get cervical cancer. For the love of God, go get checked out for yourself, for your children, for your grandchildren, for your spouse, for your sisters, for your brother, for your friends, because I'm sure there's people who feel like the world's a better place with you in it than you not in it. Okay. But I am interested to see what they're going to say about Gene Hackman. I really am. Ja, what do you think? With just without sounding conspiracy theory-ish, you know, um yeah, I hope they will. They don't complain about my cooking, Stormy. They real easy going. They be like, damn, that was good. I'll be like, okay. I went to Maddie's the other day. She wanted me to cook. I fried some fire ass chicken. I made a quick macaroni. I made some mustard turnip and collard greens with smoked turkey meat, and I made some cornbread. Boom, dinner. Maddie was happy. I went to sleep, got on the road the next day, and came back to Chicago. So, yeah. But you know, I was just like really shocked with the whole Gene Hackman thing. Like if they had said like, yeah, Gene passed away, you'd be like, damn, yeah, bro was 95 years old and shit. He was old as hell. But for them to say him, his wife, and the fucking dog. Now the dog was a German Shepherd, y'all. And they said that dog was like a dog protection dog. And the dog was found next to the wife or in the closet or something or the bathroom. And I'm thinking to myself, oh, my head is, y'all. I'm thinking to myself, the fuck the dog doing in the closet? I really, I don't, oh, shit. I don't wish no bad on nobody, but I hope nobody hurt him. They said his little glasses was on the floor, but, and too, you gotta know that they had been there for 10 days. Oh, that feels so good. Oh, this can get underneath the tracks. This my scratching my head comb, and it got this little thing on it. God damn, it feels good. Ugh, says shivers up my spine. Fuck. Mm. I'm sorry, y'all. Oh, oh, yes, Lord. Whew. Hi, setting down, my setting down. I'm just, and I'm not trying to sound funny or anything, but with them being deceased for the amount of time that they were deceased, they had started to decompose. And they said that his wife, hands and face were mummified. They had started to mummify. Mummification is the drawing out of moisture to the skin. Um, she was found laying on her side, and when a person passes away, depending on what position they're in, especially if they've been in that position for an extended amount of time, something happens to the body, and it's called lividity. And what lividity is, it's when the blood in the body is no longer circulating, so it pools. It pools, yes. It pools at the lowest point of the body. So, and it looks like a bruise, but it's not a bruise. It's the lividity of the blood in the body coagulating at the lowest point of where you're laying. So when if anyone passes away, and let's just say they're laying on their back, and let's just say someone finds them 24 hours later, when the coroner's office or the medical examiner picks the person's remains up and they're looking at the body before they bag it, they will see, they can tell about how long you've been deceased by the lividity in your body. So if you're laying on your back and they turn you to your side, and the back of your legs, the back of your thighs, the back of your buttocks, the back of your back, all the way up here, all the way to the back of your neck, your ears, the backs of your ears, if those look bruised, that means, okay, this person has been laying here for X amount of time and lividity has set into the body. And there's also rigor mortis and polymortis. Rigor mortis it happens probably 6 to 12 hours. It depends after you pass away. And that's when your body stiffens. And the poly is when it comes out and the muscles are more pliable and relaxed. But, you know, one of the things a lot of people don't know is how they can determine through several different things how long you have been deceased. They can do liver temperature. Um, Liver temperature is a really good indication of, how long lividity. And unfortunately, there are people who pass away under really fucked up circumstances outside where people can't find their remains. And they can find out from fly larvae, which goes into the pupa phase. And after the pupa phase, they break out of the shell and now they're full grown flies. Only reason why I know this is because my mother works in that sort of industry, and I've been around it a lot in my life. So, and I'm married to a cop. So I know a lot of shit. But yeah, and it's really odd because it's the mummification for me, which is leading me to believe. And the only reason why I said that to me, just thinking maybe possible um, carbon monoxide. I don't know, Lil Roxy. Um, the only reason I was saying carbon monoxide at first until they ruled that out was because the dog had passed too. I'm sure they'll give us more, intel as it becomes available. But for mummification, like the climate within where the body was found but they said she was bloated, so she was going through the bloating phase, but her hands were and her face were starting to mummify. So it's just so many questions, because I love Gene Hackman. I am 53, so I remember shit. he- he's been in movies that I remember as a child and as an adult. And I really, really hope that nobody hurt this old man, him and his wife. It's just fucked up. It's just fucked up. And if somebody did hurt him, shame on you. It is not our place to take someone's life. That's just my personal opinion. And I do believe in the death penalty. So it's kind of a scale of justice thing for me. But this a little old man and a 60-some-year-old woman. What the fuck did they do to anyone to deserve that? And then the dog was, like they say, in the closet, in the bathroom. Like, how the fuck did the dog get in the closet? It's just so many questions that we all want because we're naturally nosy. And I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, I'm not nosy. Yeah, I want to know because I fucking like Gene Hackman, and I want to know how my nigga died. Like, seriously, the fuck? I do want to know. I think it's just horrible, horrible. You know. And then I just question the fucking kids. How you don't talk to your elderly 95-year-old daddy for several months? And he was old. And y'all know older people can be cantankerous. Some old folks real cool. They just be like, then there's some old folks who are cantankerous. But you just don't not check on them. Pick the fucking phone up. Hey, Dad, how you doing? Hey, Mom. Okay, I'm just checking on you. All right, cool. I love you. If you don't want to get into a long fucking conversation, but I promise you, these motherfuckers gonna have their hands out. Gimme, 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 gimme. Gimme, gimme. I don't know if all three of the kids weren't in contact with their father like that. Maybe one of them was, but I tell you one thing for sure and two things for certain. If his paperwork was in order and that one child that checked on him, talked to him, he been they said he probably been gone for about 10 days, which means even if the child who talked to him didn't talk to him for 10 days, you kind of bogus because you didn't check on him. Even if he didn't call you, you should have picked the motherfucking phone up and called him. Let my mama had lived by herself. And my mama is a cusser. My mama will cuss you out in the whole 9 yards. I'm still gonna know that my mama good. Period. But let's see who they gonna want some money. They gonna want some money. They gonna want some money. Gene Hackman is still getting checks from movie after movie after fucking movie. They gonna want some money. He got property. He probably got more than one property. He moved to New Mexico, they said, like in the late 80s or 90s or some shit. He wanted a slower pace of life. He was still doing movies and whatnot. He would just have to fly out of New Mexico and go where the fuck he needed to go. But nevertheless, that's what he wanted. They had a big ass house, $3.8 million house. It was beautiful from what I seen. But these kids, they gonna want to know what they daddy had in accounting. If they daddy had this, if they had that, they gonna want to know, and they gonna have their motherfucking hand out. And it for the ones who didn't come see him and wasn't checking on their daddy, I hope he didn't leave him shit. Okay? Let me tell y'all something. I have a trust. And my trust is with my attorney. And I have talked to other friends about having trust, the difference between trust and wills. Get a fucking trust, because a trust cannot be usurped in court, but a will can. So if I say in a trust, I hereby, Roxanne, of sound mind and body, I bequeath and bestow all my worldly goods to Stormy, Roxy, and Patrice to be split equally. Amongst them. Now, let's just say those are three that I said I'm leaving some to. But let's say Satin Down comes in and says, nah, see, fuck that. Roxy said woo bopty bam to me. Now, mind you, we all related. We all family. We blood kin. Let's just say all four of y'all my motherfucking blood sisters. You gonna leave, son?
Yeah, I'm gonna make a stop somewhere.
Where are you going?
It's near work.
It's near work?
Yes.
Okay, put your new shoes on. Let mama see you, Anna. With your uniform on.
How you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
You was in my room earlier.
Where's Kitten? She in your bed?
Get that out of my closet.
She ain't peeing in your closet, is she?
Nah.
Has she been peeing in your closet?
No.
Okay.
You just be nipping at the plastic because it feels good on her paw.
Caucasian kitten? Okay. So let's just say Sandow was like, nah, but I got a will. I don't have a trust. So Sandow could come in and be like, nah, but Roxy said woo bop de bam. And y'all my only living relatives. I don't have no kids. I ain't got no husband. You all are technically my next to kin. So Sandow could come in and stop all that shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh, those look nice, son.
Finally.
They feel good.
Yes, some proper shoes.
Pull your shirt down in the back. Hold on, hold on, y'all. Hold on.
Oh, you want to show people?
No, I want to go to the bathroom.
Boy, move that kind of fast. Yeah, the police move they move like Batman over there. Not Prospect. Uh, I was gonna make a stop to like some of my spots to grab some things, but oh no, I know. I appreciate it. Yeah, most likely. Man, I got you. At 7 in the morning, and then I go back. And I gotta go back out that way. Be there about 7 at night. Get off at 7 in the morning again. To be safe.
I want to bring the house phone in the morning, not my cell phone. Ring the house phone in the morning so I will know that you are on your way home. And when you get to work, do you still have the security app on your phone
Yeah, I don't need to use the security app on my phone.
to take the alarm off, Aston?
Oh, no, I still do it.
Yeah, so you can take the alarm off. So it's just not beeping. But I'll take it off in the morning. Yeah, I love you. Be careful.
You stay safe.
I am. I'm not going anywhere. What is all this shit?
Uh,
Go throw this shit away.
those stuff in my pockets.
And take your steel gloves with you in case you gotta punch a motherfucker.
Yeah, absolutely right.
Yeah, you need to take those with you. Cause you never know, you might have to hit a motherfucker in their jaw. Hold on, y'all. I just gotta make sure my son gets in his car safely. Cause I don't do well. I need to know he made it to work safe. Oh. Lock that top lock. Hold on, y'all. I gotta say my prayer. Excuse me. Whew, okay. Let me tell you, I pray over my kids. I cannot tell y'all how many nights I have been on the phone with Val or Princess, even just talking on the phone with some friends. I would stop everything to ask God to keep my son covered and his protection, get him to work, and get my son home to me. This is very serious for me. I pray for him. I pray for my husband. I pray for Maddie. I pray for all 7 of my kids. Pray for my 2 grandbabies. Keep them covered. Keep them covered. That's all I want. And I mean that. Oh, Lord. But yeah, so back to what I was saying. So Satin Dow comes in and she says, you already know our conversation. What? Yes, I do, Patrice. So let's just say Satin Dow comes in and goes, no, I wasn't included. And I'm her sister too. Hi, Lori Rules. Thank you, Lori. Ooh, that should be real. You got to pray for your kids. So, and welcome, Miss Lori. So, Satin Dow comes in. She goes, no, Patrice and Roxy and who else I say? And Stormy. They're her blood sisters, but I'm her blood sister too. And she didn't leave me anything. With a will, okay? Satin Down could put the kibosh on y'all splitting shit 3 ways. Put herself in to be 4 ways. It's true. But if you have a trust, that is ironclad. So Satin Down can't come in and be like, nah, fuck that. Roxy said I could have all the fur coats and I won't. No, Roxy only left stuff to Patrice, Lil Roxy, and Stormy. We as Black people, you ain't gotta have no whole bunch of money. And this is where I think Black people get it fucked up. And white people might get it fucked up too, but I'm concerned about people who look like me. You don't have to have a lot of money. Your house could be paid for. You can have a paid for house. You can have 2 vehicles that's paid for. You could be living off your pension and you doing just fine. Just fine. Oops. And you go to glory. You don't want your family arguing over your stuff. It does not cost that much. You do it one time, you leave it with your attorney, you let someone know who the attorney is. You even let your doctor know. They'll put that shit in your records. Their attorney of record is such and such. You tell your pastor, you tell your priest, you tell your girlfriend next door. You make sure they have the motherfucker's number. Because sometimes families don't want to go that route. Now, if it's just one child, nobody else, you can't go after that one child. Okay? But Black people, get your paperwork in order. Hi, on one, my love. My baby. My little on one. Yeah. Get your shit in order. I'm not trying to be mean to y'all because I love you motherfuckers. And we can get tied up in probate for years. Okay, Miss Rules, do me a favor, baby. Retype that. Retype that. Or retype that. I'm not even joking. Retype that. Hold up. I want you want my first. Roxy, you know what's crazy? I will probably even be like, little Roxy can have one of my first. I would need your address, but I would have to tell my attorney. Because at this point, I have left my first to my daughters. But I have another one to spare. I really do. I want you all, no matter what your tax bracket is, no matter what, you ain't gotta have no whole bunch of money. And I have to put Miss Rules comment back up there. Get your shit in order. Not just that. Not just who get this, who on the beneficiary on the policy. Do your prearrangements. What are prearrangements, you might ask? Your funeral. You gonna be cremated? You gonna be buried? Well, guess what? If you're gonna be buried, pick out your coffin. And no, if you pick out a coffin, you have to pick out a burial vault. That's the thing that the coffin goes into when it goes in the ground. You can pay on them month to month. Thank you, my love. And y'all, let's welcome Miss Rules here. Miss Lori Rules. Thank you so much, Lori, for stopping by and stay your ass here with us and come back and hit the like button. Thank you so much. Lori is not lying. That shit could be tied up in probate for years. Look at Aretha Franklin. And I love Aretha. Damn it. Everybody knows I love Aretha. But guess what? Aretha was the type of woman who would get her money before she even went on stage, and she wanted her shit in cash, and you had to put it in her hand. She should have took those same measures because she could afford an attorney. She had an attorney and had her shit drawn up so the kids would know. Well, she had 4 sons. This shit need to be split 4 ways. You got to have your business in order. But anyway, back to this pre-arrangement and stuff like that. Y'all know you can pay for your funerals before you leave. Yeah, you can. You can pay for it. You could pick out your coffin, your burial vault. You could. You know why Aretha Franklin's funeral went so well? Because she had her shit arranged how she wanted it. A lot of people feel like it's taboo to have that prearranged. No, it's being an adult and it's being on your fucking business. It's being, you don't have to ask anyone to pay for the funeral. You don't have to set up a GoFundMe to pay for a funeral. Your shit done. So if you have benefactors of a life insurance policy or other assets, they don't gotta sell this to pay this. They ain't gotta rob Peter to pay Paul. My shit is done. I want to be cremated. I want all my children to get a little bit of my ashes. I want my husband to get a little bit of my ashes. Then I want the rest of my ashes sprinkled in front of Chanel, the Louboutin store, the Gucci store, places that I frequent, that I fuck with. You know, little sprinkle of some in front of one of my favorite restaurants. And then the rest, I want them to take it to Paris and see if they can get up to the top of the Eiffel Tower and let those motherfuckers blow in the wind. That's what I want. And guess what? The shit's in writing. And it sounds crazy, but it's true. Her family's still fighting over her estate because she only had a handwritten will, and that was all, and the other family members fought it. It is a mess. Yes, yes. There will be no fighting if your shit's in order. That's it. People be like, oh, well, she and I was supposed, and he said, no, 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 no. See, this is the beautiful thing about having attorneys. They know what you want. And as long as you have it in writing, your shit paid for, that's what the fuck you gonna get. Take care of your business. This shit don't cost a lot. You will be surprised. And for those of you who have a house, properties, condos, vehicles, get something called lapsed insurance. That's something that in the event you go to the hereafter, the insurance kicks in and pays your mortgage off, pays your car off. That way your children or your loved ones don't have to worry about that. I hate scraping and scrounging. And I hate to see people scraping and scrounging when a loved one goes to glory. For real, for real. We as people of color have to get our affairs in fucking order. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's true. I'm just saying. My attorney also advised me to get a video. I remember. And I don't want to put your business out here, Patrice. But something happened in Patrice's life. Well, it didn't happen at that point, but it was gonna happen. And I spoke with her, and I was actually very, because Patrice got a few years on me, but she trusted me enough to ask me, hey, what do you think? And I told her. And she did what the fuck she needed to do. And grown woman moves. Grown woman moves. You know, and she handled the situation with a lot of grace and dignity. It's not for me to put her shit out there, but honey, she went through some shit. Okay? But you did a really wonderful job. And I am honored that you even asked me my advice on that. Um, this is why I share with you all, have things in writing. Have things in writing. Because we don't. I gotta sneeze. You see how red I turned and it goes away real quick? That's so weird. Okay. I hate to make the ugly face. Um, you were so informative. Thank you so much. And I love you too. And I'm happy I was able to help you with that. You know, at one time, I didn't have the amount of attorneys that I have. I didn't have an attorney at all. And then situations and circumstances happened in my life, in my children's life, and I had to find an attorney. And a friend of mine referred my attorney to me, and she is the baddest motherfucker this side of the Mason-Dixon line that you will ever see. Hmm. Young, black, beautiful, educated woman, and knows her shit. Young, black, beautiful, educated woman who can argue in front of the Supreme Court. Every attorney can't argue in front of a Supreme Court. If they tell you that, ask them to see the motherfucking papers. Let me see the Carfax on that shit. My attorney can't. My other attorney he can argue in front of the Supreme Court. I don't fuck with peons because I need people who really gonna have my back to have my back, and they do. And that young Black woman, Candace, I love you, I love you, I love you, taught me so much about family, like, well, not family law, but more like probate law, having your shit together. I'm telling y'all, I could teach a class on it. And I don't have a law degree. I don't even have a college motherfucking diploma. I do have a PhD and a doctorate in life. And I do know how bullshit get kicked off. Take care of your business. Take care of your business. Because when you gone, you don't want people having dissension and arguments about, and she said I can have this. Let me tell y'all something. I have my shit so down pat that I have royalties coming in from Sony Music. I have royalties coming in from Warner Brothers. I have royalties coming in from ASCAP. I done broke that shit down. This person gets all of my 50%. I want this split between these people. And then I got another one that that gets split. Royalties are 75 years. Wait, for the rest of the artist's life plus 75 years. I have my shit down. Who gonna get all my Louboutins? Who getting this? Who getting that? Where I want my shit to go? Yes. You know why? Because I'm a businesswoman first. And I'm in the business of taking care of motherfucking business. I don't want nobody arguing or trying to sneak a bracelet out the house. I got instructions so Trump tight. Black people, people who look like me, have your business in order. Have it in order. You pay one time to an attorney and have all your shit done. Don't be caught out here like Willie Lump Lump. That was bothering me. And your shit ain't in order. People always want to scream, I'm a bad bitch, I'm a bad bitch, I'm a bad bitch. How bad are you really? Even my stocks, there's instructions what to do with that. Why am I hearing geese? They flying somewhere. Yes, and I told you. We had that conversation that day. I said, girl, have your T's crossed and your I's dotted. Because there's a thing called business, and death is a business game, but it also brings out the nasty in people. If you have children and you are still relatively young, and if you hear the sound of my voice, you in your 30s, you got kids. You in your 40s, you got kids. Have something in order. Because people come in like vultures who wasn't there. Nipping, 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 nipping. See, I grew up with my mother and my father, but my mother worked and still works in the bereavement industry, in the industry of death. And I know how that shit can go. Between my mother and my attorney who deals with things like that, all I can do and say to everyone is implore you guys to get a trust. Like I said, you ain't gotta have no whole bunch of money. You could be renting, but you own your car. Have shit in writing brings out the worst in people. Hello, I'm not gonna tell you to type it twice, baby, Miss Rules, but it does because people get a sense of entitlement. I want this. I want that. And she said, don't let nobody say you said nothing. Do your shit yourself so motherfuckers will know exactly what the fuck you said. You can't have shit. And that's real talk. That's for real, for real. Don't shit count coming out your mouth. Shit counts when this shit is said in black and white in a court of law. If when it comes down to probate and all that other shit, they want to see shit in writing. They don't want to hear a motherfucker say, well, she said that I could have her tea set. They don't want to hear that dumbass shit. Did she put it in writing? No. It goes to that person. Have your shit in order. That's all I can say. I would like for everyone, Monday. And if you have the time, find an attorney. This person does not have to be your longtime attorney, but this person can write you up a trust and do a video will, knowing that you're in sound mind and body. It will save headache with people that you want to have something, and the people who you don't want to have anything will be like, damn, I can't even believe that motherfucker didn't leave me nothing. No. Not a fucking thing. Sorry. Not sorry. Have your shit in writing. That is the adult thing to do. And I'm finding that a lot of us don't have shit in writing. My shit's so ironclad, you couldn't cut it with a diamond. Yeah, nothing. Who getting what is who getting what. And I'm a petty bitch. So when I get upset, I take people out of things. I do. I'm not gonna lie. I sure do. I have a beautiful life insurance policy. I have 2 of them. One of them is exclusively for my husband, and the other one's for my kids to split all 7 of them. But when one makes me too mad because they doing too much, I'll be like, take it. I do. I do. Get on a good foot, because you ain't getting none of my motherfucking money. My life has been living proof that I have been talking to my family about them getting their business together better. And Patrice, I'm happy you are talking to them about that. But when you're talking to them about that, I know your mother, okay? You got your mama. Your brothers got your mama. Collectively, you all have your mother. And you all get along, so you all will be able to do things how you need to do it. But it's the vultures. It's the vultures. People who want to come in, like, they won't. I told Patrice a story, and I'm going to tell it to you all. It's about a girlfriend who finally listened to me. This has to be roughly, my oldest child is 35. So that's about 30 some years ago, right? My girlfriend, and we're still girlfriends, she only dated big time dope dealers. And she dated like 2, and both of them got, okay? And when that happened, because she was not their wife, the family came in like, I didn't like you no way. And you got to get the fuck out of my son's house. And she didn't have any choice but to like actually leave. She could have stayed there because she was receiving mail there. But she did the graceful thing and left. Then the last dude she met, I knew what he did because he knew one of my baby daddies. So I was just like, girl, what's good? She was like, and we really like each other and we love each other. And I was like, and she got a good job. She a career driven woman. I said, baby, baby, you done lost 2 niggas to the street. And your ass end up out on your ass with nothing. I said, this time. And I was young telling her this. But my mama done worked in the bereavement industry almost 40 years. I said, look, this time, girl, you got to make sure shit in your name. And she was just like, I was like, seriously, because that type of career don't end up real good with motherfuckers. So since she had a legitimate job and he didn't, but she was making nice money, he gave her money for a house, right? Nice house. It's out south in Chicago. She got the house. He helped her pay the house off. She wasn't paying for that motherfucker. They had 3 vehicles. Her name. He helped her pay all those motherfuckers off. They was living real good. I told her, hey, you need to tell him he needs to get a life insurance policy. And at first he wouldn't. And then one day she said he did it. Got a big one. So let's fast forward. One day, dude get popped. The family all at the hospital. Boo hoo. And she said she noticed that motherfuckers had dipped off. These motherfuckers done got his house keys and went back to their house. She said something told her, let me go home. She got to her crib, motherfuckers was taking TVs and this nigga's jewelry and this and this and this. And guess what? She came in, she made them stop. She called the police and they, now the mama came, it's my baby's house. And the sister, this my brother's house and the woo. That bitch produced that deed, which you only get a deed when it's paid off. She produced those car titles. You only get a title when it's paid off. They told those people, get the fuck up out this house. And she was able to pay for his funeral. He didn't even leave his mama nothing. He could have had a life insurance policy for his mama. He didn't. But he did have enough gumption to have a life insurance policy for his kids. But her being my friend, kids couldn't get it until they went to college. They got 21. And if they didn't get it before they were 20, they could only get it before 21 because it was a trust. It was a trust. And the person, the executor was able to pay the children's tuition. Whatever else was left over, kids could get upon graduating. You got to make it hard for a motherfucker. Especially the young ones. So that's why I say, have your affairs in order. People don't want to look at it like that. But you have to. My father went to glory. He left me and my sisters good. Ex-husband went to glory. Left me and his children good. And he didn't even have his shit in order. Lack of not having shit in order can lead to a person that you didn't want to get your shit, getting your shit. Have your shit in order. And I mean that. I am not trying to be mean. I am not trying to be crass. But we, as people of color, don't have shit in order. We don't. And we need to. I can't worry about other people. I can only worry about people who look like me. My mother has told me stories about how people have come to get their loved ones' arrangements done after they have departed. And it'd be like 4 or 5 people in her office. And my mother would ask one simple question. Good morning, good afternoon, whatever. My name is such and such. I would just like to know who's paying for everything. And it's usually one brother or one child, a son or a daughter. I'm taking care of everything. And my mother would politely tell everyone, well, you guys, the rest of you guys, I need you all to go sit in the waiting room. And they get mad. That was my mama. But you're not paying anything. See, those who pay the cost is the boss. You coming into this motherfucker with feelings and no money don't mean shit to me. And that's what my mama basically said, but very professionally. Motherfuckers been ready to fight my mama. My mama had to call police and everything. Get out. Tell them to go wait on the roadside. Tell them to go somewhere. You can't be in here. You're not paying. It's always the motherfuckers who ain't paying for shit always want the most. They want the Prometheum casket. Do you have Prometheum money? No, you don't. Get the fuck out her office. My mother is my mother is a Chanel suit pearl wearing motherfucker, and she will read you down. I can do a good read down. I just choose not to. But my mama will, my mama told me she had to get people together. And after everyone left, the one child who has the most money, who paying for everything, that's who my mama talked to. My mama not talking to the motherfucker who get a disability check. You can't pay for shit. What am I speaking to you for? But see, people who look like us don't want to hear the truth. They don't want to hear that shit. She was my mama. Are you gonna pay for her shit? Yeah. Well, we need $16,000 today. Today. And we ain't got time to be waiting for no GoFundMe. Do you have it? And she said they just walk out. They just walk out, and my mama will talk to the one who can pay. You pay the cost to be the boss. Just saying. Oh, we gotta go get this lasagna, y'all. And if you think I'm being mean, just be like, Roxy, that's so mean. And I'll be like, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. It's just the truth. It's the reality. People don't want to hear the reality of life, handling business. People say a lot of shit about me, and I actually really don't give a fuck. You know why? Because my business is handled. Is yours? Thank you, Miss Rules. Let's get back to this kitchen. Pull this lasagna out. Can I get my shit out of here? Hold on, y'all. Oh, let me set my alarm, y'all. I'm in the house by myself.
Armed stay.
Okay. I'm home alone. My cat's all sleeping and shit. Oh, it smells so good, y'all. I was trying to listen to see if it was bubbling. Hold on, y'all. Y'all sit here and speak amongst yourselves. Oh, shit. Okay, y'all. We're going to check on this lasagna. Ooh, wait. We're going to pick it up to 300 just for a few minutes. Just a few, and then we're going to take it on out. I'm going to show y'all what it's looking like. What it's looking like. What it's looking like. Okay. Let it just melt the rest of the way down. I'm going to pull it out. I'm keeping my little piece of foil. I only had it on like $2.90. But yeah, I don't be trying to be mean. I don't be trying to be mean. But I just, I just be wanting people to be on their shit. It's a lot of motherfuckers out here screaming bad bitch. I'm a bad bitch. You a solid dude. How solid are you? And you don't have insurance, health. You know, there's motherfuckers out here making nice money who don't have health insurance. And you ain't eligible for government insurance. Hey, Sassy. Hey, Sassy girl. You are my world. Yeah, seriously. I don't be trying to be mean, y'all, and I hope you all don't take it as mean. But I need us to be informed. The fuck? we have to have things in order. And it's not that melanatically challenged people always have shit in order. Because guess what? They don't. But I am not a melanatically challenged woman. I'm a black woman. First and motherfucking foremost. I don't want to hear, oh, you yellow. Nah, motherfucker. My roots run just as deep as yours. Don't be ignorant. Hold on, y'all. Oh, shit. I got to get this soap off my hands first. And this water hot as hell. I'm very ticky. Very ticky. Okay. I'm going to rest those fucking strawberries. Damn, somebody ate my motherfucking strawberries. Say word. Oh, never mind. I was ready to snap, y'all. I love these strawberries. But yeah, I don't be trying to be mean. And I don't think I'm better than anyone. But in this day and time, we have to leave. Seriously. Childish shit behind. And really think like adults. Because we are living in an even darker time. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. You asked a question. You said, if you have a house you want to give to your children, put it in, or you're putting, right, a trust fund. And Miss Sassy is right. Miss Sassy is right. But we are living in a very dark, divisive time. And we have to have everything in order. Just a little late night snack. Just a little something, something. I'll be in my bedroom in 1 minute, you guys, and I can read what you guys are typing because I don't want to be rude. I think I'm going to take this lasagna out, y'all. Hold on. I'm going to let that glaze over just a little bit more. Let's go to my bedroom. Then I can plug my phone up. And then when my husband gets off work, I would eat a piece of lasagna with him because by then it would have cooled down. It would have settled nicely. Okay. I'm back in the bedroom. Never borrow from a 401k. I've heard that. I don't have one. But I've heard never borrow against it. Sometimes you have to do some figuring out. Oh my God. Fuck. Y'all, these are strawberries that I get at Whole Foods. And I keep telling y'all to go get them. They are so good. And they are sweet and they smell like strawberries. Mm-mm-mm. GoFundMe seems to be used like life insurance. Oh, you're in Detroit? Wow. You know, it's not just Detroit. It's not just Detroit, Miss Rules. It's here in Chicago. Um, it's a lot of places. It's all over the United States. You know, I understand there are reasons to have GoFundMe's. But people use them. Okay, I'm gonna tell you all pisses me off. When there's a youngin' who out here in these streets and they doing the most, and then something happens to them, and then they have to they gotta put together a GoFundMe and all this other shit. Hey, motherfuckers' body out the ground for 10 days because no one could pay for anything. Mm-mm. Get your shit together. If you got a bad child, a bad nephew, a bad grandson, granddaughters, get a life insurance policy on them. That way you can bury them or whatever the fuck you want to do. You know, I understand that. I gotta throw this away. Whew. Okay, I'm back in bed. A lot of people don't want to do these things, but you have to. Right now, in the time that we're living in, like, and I'm not even trying to sound funny or mean. Yeah, the case. They got a bunch of kids, always had hot cars. Man, girl, Lori, welcome over here. Welcome. Welcome. Again. Thank you so much. And I'm really fucking digging you. I'm fucking digging you. People, Black people were very superstitious. And I am a superstitious person. But I don't like being put on the spot financially. Me and my husband are both Capricorns, and ooh, something pop off, we'd be like, we didn't think about that. But we take care of it, and we plan better. I be feeling like with GoFundMe's, when people are sick and they want help, you know, I feel like they should be able to get it. Hello, you know, but have insurance. People really just don't be having no insurance. And a lot of people don't know that, oh, if you don't have a pre-existing condition, ugh, if you don't have a pre-existing condition and you want to, you can get a $25,000 policy. You can get like 3 or 4 of them. Those do not require examinations and shit like that. Now, the life insurance policies that me and my husband and I got, you had to go get a health exam because they're very large. But if you got something going on that, you know, oh, this hair is so pretty, y'all. um, get a policy. I mean, seriously, at the age that we are, you either renting someplace and you comfortable there, you don't want to buy, but you got a car, you got something. Have your shit. Oh, that's the string right there. I gotta tell Shiki. Oh yes, yes, yes. She gonna have to fix that. She just lays my weave so nice. Lord have mercy, Jesus. And all I want to do is put it back up, put some clips on it, and tie my shit around my head and put a bonnet on. But yeah, we have to help. I need to get some new eyeglass wipes. Go get some dirty clothes. We really do have to help each other with things like this. And if someone be like, nah, I don't want to talk like that. Cause we do no, that's bad luck. And no, no one wants to be stuck with your fucking burial bill. Cause you ain't got shit. I always say it's a bitch with a bunch of ouch shoes and purses, and the bitch ain't got a life insurance policy the first. That is so uncool. That's uncool. It's tacky. And I'm not gonna lie to you. You're not supposed to speak ill of the dead, but if you pass away and I know you and your family gotta ask me for anything, I'm gonna say something. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You buying $2,000 and $3,000 shoes and you ain't got a life insurance policy, your priorities are fucked up. Okay. Back to 350. But I'm really trying to make some time for my attorneys to come in. Well, one attorney, he really can't talk about like things like that, but my one lady attorney can talk about, wills and trust and, and I would like if my mom would take the time and be like, my mom is different. My mom is just like, I don't want to talk about it. Fuck it. But I will talk about it because I want all of us to be prepared. We are living in a very, very precarious time. Just be prepared. I was telling someone the other day I'm going to buy a chicken or 2 chickens and put them on my back porch so I can have fresh eggs. Because we had to wait for some eggs today. Well, I didn't. My husband got them at Sam's Club. But the fact that there weren't no eggs to today, and Costco gonna have eggs tomorrow, and I might just go over there and just get 2 dozen because they don't let you get. It's 24 eggs, so that's 2 dozen. So you can only get 2 carts of them. I might just go over there and get me some eggs, even though I got some eggs today. Eggs are round white gold. I'm just saying. But right now is a time for us to prepare. If if you all didn't see anything today, God rest Gene Hackman's soul, but I'm talking about the government. We can be pushed into something that we haven't seen. I was born during the Vietnam War. I don't remember it. I've been here for the Kuwait War, Iraqi War, Desert Storm, and a few other things, but not a world war. Have things in order. Have a passport. have a passport card. And a lot of people are like, oh my God, what is a passport card? Hold on. Let me show y'all so y'all know. Ugh, ouch. Is this for mine? No. Okay. I gotta cut one of these lights off. It's too bright. So this is your passport. Okay. This is my passport. But within my passport, we ordered, which is a horrible picture, and I'm not going to let you see, a passport card. Okay. This is my passport card. What is this? Oh my God. Oh my God. This is an old ticket. I'll leave it right there. But have your passport and your passport card. Okay. I think the passport card is an additional $35 or whatever. Have it. In the event you want to skedaddle. You want to go somewhere. You want to go. Get the fuck gone. What, cat? Have on hand cash. People don't, think about that shit. Have on hand cash. Anything could pop off within your house, or even if you're renting and you have some place to keep it. Have gasoline and some. Do you have local farmers in your area selling eggs cheaper? No, no. Our farmers markets don't hit until like April or May, and if they do, I gotta find them. Bitch like me just gonna buy some chickens and be done with them. Just 2 chickens on my back porch. Y'all gonna see them. Trust and believe me. But have on hand cash, and make sure your cars are operable, that they can move around, oil changes, spark plugs, tire rotation, because we are living in a fucked up, crazy time. Because what I seen earlier today was very, very, very scary. That someone said, well, you don't want to go into World War III. No, I don't want us to go into World War III. It's people I don't even like. I don't hate anyone. I don't like you. But I still don't want us to have to go through shit like this. We already made it through a pandemic. If you're here, I'm here, we're alive. But lives were lost. Were we prepared? No. I'm just putting away my family's passports because we keep everything. And I know this shit mad ghetto, and I don't give a fuck. We keep everything in one bag. This is records. We got everything in one bag. We snatching and going. Mm-hmm. And we pin it straight to the wall. Ugh. Hold on, y'all. I'll put my shit back up. Okay, there. Ugh. Have your shit in order. What, cat? What? I don't have a penis. I'm sorry. And even if I did, you wouldn't be my type. They found a new 19. Yeah, girl. I seen that. I seen that. I seen that. But you have to be prepared. You know, go buy more masks, hand sanitizer, plenty of bleach. Protect yourself and protect your family. And I'm going to say this. If you live in a state and you are not a felon, because felons convicted, not charged, convicted. Even if you're charged, you're not supposed to run to court. Is the southern states is different than northern states. We have guidelines, but these people are scary nowadays. Try to have your firearms card. Here in Illinois, it's called a FOID card. You can get a FOID card, and then you have to get a CC, which is a concealed carry. Um, Try to have everything because these times are so scary. And like I said, I'm a friendly bitch, but I got a nasty streak. But I'm not that nasty. I don't want to see anything happen to any of you or your family. But we really do need to figure some shit out. We really need to stop being so messy and divisive towards one another. Okay, and I'm gonna take this lasagna out now. We really need to stop doing that. We're horrible. And we shouldn't have to be. But people should also learn how to be adults. Oh, my pants falling off. Okay. Oh, yes, yes. Okay, here we go, y'all. There it is. And this is why I always put parchment paper down. So when shit like this happens, it doesn't get on my thing. But here's my finished lasagna. It's done. Yay. And I'm going to take the piece of foil that I took off earlier. I'm going to shit. God damn. You did it again, Rox. Okay. Stick my arm all the way back behind my refrigerator. So I just tinted it like this. Okay. Very light tinting. And oh, take my plant down. Oh, my girl dry. I'm sorry, honey. Here you go. Gotta water my plant, y'all. She is very dry. Very dry. I just leave her in the sink. I've had this plant for 5 years. And what I'm thinking about doing is planting her in another planter and taking some of these up there and adding her to them, and just making it as it is. And he only open one. Whew. I was gonna get mad, y'all. Okay, the stove is off. The lasagna is made. I'm drinking Prosecco, and I'm just having a wonderful time with you guys. Oh, my house just smells so good. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Back in my bed. I don't want to be like one of those people who be like, terror and horror. But we have to be prepared, and we're not. I'm not even going to sit here in front. Those who think that this current administration got them, they don't. These are people who do not understand nor have ever been poor. Okay? I am poor in relations to them. But I'm also in a different tax bracket. So I might be cool, but then again, I might not be cool. But I can't worry about that because I have children. I have a husband. You all have children. You all have husbands. You all have wives, loved ones. Get on everybody's shit. Get on your shit. Get on your family shit. Get on. I'm telling y'all, have money. And another thing, get you an American Express, like regular little card. You ain't got to get your credit check for this. American Express, I forgot the name of it. Get a Cash App card. Get a PayPal card. Put the maximum amount that you can have on that card. And don't spend shit. Because you never, and have on hand cash. Because you never know when you're going to need it. What I seen today, which I spoke of earlier, in all my years, I've never seen an exchange like that, and it was very scary. Very scary. Yes, exactly. You're going to get walkie-talkies for your. Yes, these are things you all need to think about. If you are a person who lives alone, have someone, 2, 3 someones that you all are all on the same page. Because right now, even if you can put $20, $30 to the side, month to month, put it to the side. And I'm going to say something else. And I'm not trying to scare anyone or anything like that. Buy gold. Excuse me. Buy gold. You can get bars of gold that's this thin, just little bars of gold, all different sizes. Buy it. The price of gold is usually steady. I have some gold stocks. It always stays steady. It doesn't stay steady. If it dips, it doesn't dip too far down. Um, Titanium, platinum. These are stocks that you can look into. You can buy one. One. Have these things. I'm just telling y'all because I do care for you all. I don't know you all personally, but I do care enough that we are all prepared. Because this shit is mad weird. Anyone who say it isn't weird, you fucked up and there's something wrong with you. Copper. Yes. Yes, Sassy. Copper. Look into the minerals. You will be surprised. Look into stocks that are stable. I will. Hold on. I'm going through my phone because I want to call my stockbroker. And if his number it's in here, I think it is, but it might have been erased because, oh shit, there it is. Hopefully he picks up. It's 10:44. We're older people.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 3.
Hey, how are you? It's Roxanne. If you get this message, I really need you to call me back. It's in reference to some stocks that people should buy for what's going on in this day and age. If you get this in the next 20 minutes, give me a call back. If you don't, it's cool. I'll do another live and I would like for you to tell people like, hey, you know, this is a good stock. Do something here because we are living in a weird time. All right. Thank you so much. Bye. Okay. I am going to help as much as I can. Because right now, we're in a weird time. And so many things are happening. It's a lot of people in court. A lot of things are coming out. And you just have to insulate yourself and your family. But we cannot be selfish. And we have to be willing and able to reach one and teach one. I do my lives. I talk about cooking and shopping and shit like that. But there is a serious element that I do want to talk about and that I do discuss with you guys. And I do it because I don't want to be the only one who knows. And there's people within my chat who know things also. And I love the fact that you guys share it. That is very, very important because we have to be able to help one another. This shit is not about gossiping and all that other shit. Right now, it's about survival. And usually, I will roll over and fuck over anyone that stands in the way of my life, my children, my husband. But I can't do that right now. I have to be able to be all encompassing and help everyone. And I'm so serious about that. So serious. My poor cat. We have to figure some things out. We have to figure them out individually, but we also have to figure things out for one another. And that's for real. There are people who are going to look at what happened on TV earlier today as, oh, that's cool. And he stood up and he said this and he said that. At the end of the day, it was tasteless, it was tacky, and the world seen it. And yes, the United States is big, bad, and dominant. But we're we're one right now because it might be a lot of people who are against us. And if the few become the many, then what happens? Have your passports, your passport cards, on hand money, cash. I will make sure that when he has the time, he can come on here and discuss some stocks with you all, where you all can put some money. Know that everything, all stocks aren't expensive. You can buy them. You can do it. I'm gonna put this out here for my ladies. If you spend $700 on hair or any of that shit, reevaluate. Okay? I'm just saying. I want us to be okay. That's it. But look, I'm going to lay down. Actually, I'm not great. Put my hair up. I'm going to peruse the streets of Facebook, YouTube, and just see what's going on in the world. Thank you all for stopping by. Thank you, Sassy Girl, and thank you for your input. Thank you, Miss Rules, Miss Lori Rules. Please come back, okay? Oh, shit, I got to plug my pointer pen up. Hold on, y'all. I just got cords and cords next to my bed. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. Okay. Thank you, Miss Lori Rules, for stopping by. Please come back and welcome to the Lady Lounge. Okay. There we go. Thank you, my satin doll, for stopping by. I appreciate you, my love. Thank you, OG Patrice, the OG of over here in the lounge. Thank you so much, my Chicago sister. And you really made me feel good. I didn't know I helped you, but thank you. And I aim to please, honey. On one. Thank you so much for stopping by. My little Roxy, Miss Roxy Verse, thank you so much for stopping by. My Stormy Seas today, thank you so much for stopping by. My John Logic and friends, thank you so much for stopping by, my brother. I appreciate you. I am unique, my unique one. Thank you so much, my love. My love bug, Miss Bug, thank you for stopping by. Thank you so much, Truth Hurts. It does. Thank you so much, my baby. Thank you, my the beautiful Universal T with Marie. Thank you so much for stopping by. Oh, am I getting cramp in my back? Okay. Spoons, Marie. Thank you, BJ Dan, so much for stopping by. I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you, little big brother AT2 for stopping by. I appreciate you. Love ya. And Dina, Bobina, Banana, Bobina, Beep, Bop, Bobina, Dina. Thank you so much, Dina Graham, for stopping by. I hope I did not miss anyone. I appreciate you all. But if he calls me, I might come back just so you all can hear a few stock things. I hope everyone hit the like button. Have your notifications on for like really important things. Like seriously. So God bless you all. Thank you all for your support. I love you all. And I'm gonna let my lasagna cool. I'm gonna go get in the shower, wait for my husband to get home. This is too late to be eating, but I'm gonna fucking eat. So it is what it is. Thank you guys. Good night, good night, good night. And I love you. Oh shit.